We continue in history and we look at a great intercessor who was called Rees Howells. This man wasn't a prophet, wasn't a pastor, wasn't an evangelist. He didn't have such a great title, if we want to use titles. He was just a man who was an intercessor, a Welshman. And during the Second World War, there came a time where England was, at a point where they were going to be invaded by Germany. And this man, Rees Howells, was declaring, and it went on in the national newspapers, that he's declaring that Germany will never invade. And it was a big thing. And when Germany was on the brink of invading England, where tensions were high, political tensions were high, armies on high alert, this man went before the Lord. The Lord asked him, what is it? What do you want? And he declared that may this invasion of England, this plan that the Germans had, be terminated. That was his prayer. And that they should go instead to Russia. The Lord then responded and said, if that is your prayer, to the east, the Germans would go. And indeed, within 24 hours, that whole plan by the German command was switched, and they went to Russia, and we know the rest of the story there. This was not done by some great man, just a simple man who believed in prayer and was an intercessor for his nation. And he interceded, and the Lord intervened. This was Rees Howells. Continuing still in the Second World War, this same man, this same intercessor, Rees Howells, prayed. There was a situation, a great and grave situation, where over 300 soldiers were at Dunkirk. And what was not known to even the media believed that those soldiers were fine, everything was okay. But the reality was they were surrounded by German soldiers, and the situation became critical. This man, Rees Howells, once again prayed. He prayed for divine intervention, that these soldiers would not be wiped out, because they were surrounded and this was the end. And the man prayed. The man interceded at this national level. And what even Sir Winston Churchill himself declared as the miracle of Dunkirk, that there was divine providence at hand, that another political leader, a great political leader, confessed again that no, this was divine providence. And what was then known as the miracle of Dunkirk, where British and French soldiers were rescued in a way that we cannot even explain to this day in human terms, but we know that the Lord heard the prayer of this man, this intercessor named Rees Howells. Why?